What is up, YouTube? I really like these videos because it's like 10 minutes straight in a row talking. But this is the fourth time trying it for many different reasons. But today I'm going to be setting up a new board. This is an ATM, an 8.25. I really like this graphic. The thumbnail will probably show it. But it is more like a darker scene. Actually, it's a night scene. But I like that way better than the tie-dye flying cat shooting laser out of its butt that everyone seems to have nowadays, the trendy boards, I guess you'd call them. But I ended up cracking the last planchette I had, which actually really kind of bummed me out because I didn't know I was going to crack it, so I really didn't have the money to go buy another planchette because they are a little bit more expensive than like an ATM. So I ended up going with this one just because that's how things worked out. But I've never had one, so can't wait to try it. Actually, I'm going to start hopefully setting this up now. But I want to talk about today first. The reason why I'm doing this video, because I'm not a huge fan of setup, is I ended up hurting my ankle when I cracked my board trying to pop shove it off of a stage gap, like a stage drop. And it's only about hip high, but so the Canon cutout, it's actually cut out about 6 or 7 times now. Canons do that for some god-awful reason. But basically, I ended up cracking my board, which made me a little sad, but in turn, instead of just sad, it made me scared, it made me nervous. And against my better judgment, I still kept trying it, which I truthfully knew I shouldn't keep trying it, but I decided, alright, let's keep going for it, let's do it. And in the end, it didn't work out for me. So actually, for the past, like, day or so, I've been wearing a stupid ankle brace because I ended up rolling my ankle again, like decently badly, like the worst one it's been in a little while. But you know, I've been resting it, going out tomorrow to skate a little bit, gonna try to let it heal, which brings me to the point of this video. I want to talk about, if you guys are interested, the idea of, let's get this part over quick. Video parts. I want to talk about video parts. Video parts, surprisingly, I never would have thought this, but they're surprisingly really hard to film. And not for the reasons that I originally would have thought. I would have thought a video part was hard to film because, you know, you gotta go out for hours for each trick most of the time and work your butt off to land it. But that's not even a reason why. I could go out and I could practice a trick and I could get it really good and I could have it real good, go out and land it first try. But then next week, I do a trick that's better. Well, I don't want to use the crappier trick, so the problem is constant progressing. I am using the world's dullest razor blade. I think I have used this for probably about 15 setups when I'm at my parents' house. But basically, I did a line, and truthfully now it's kind of just a B line I don't want, but I did a line where I ollie up a pad, front 180, off a pad, and then switch front 180 into hill bomb. And then I actually ended up getting mad because I was annoyed that I didn't do a better trick up the pad, even though I know I could have. So that is one big problem I seem to keep having with the idea of my video part, that I cannot get like tricks that I'm actually willing to put in. And I have a few, ones that I worked for a while on and ones that no matter what always look good, but this is going to be one of the worst grip jobs I've done in a while with this crappy razor blade. I just feel there's not a better one in this entire house. But the other thing is, one, finding filmers. I always feel bad when I force someone to come out with me and then force them to stand there for hours. And Corey's never really seemed to have a complaint, but I always feel bad. A few other things. Getting hurt, injuries. Skateboarding is supposed to be the idea of progressing at your own pace, but it's not always the case if you want to film a video part, because now you want to go out and you want to push yourself to the max, to the limit. And doing that, I ended up hurting my ankle. Because I could have gone to something like 5 inches, 6 inches bigger than the biggest pop shove-it I've done, but I actually upped it about a foot. And, well, it's not that much. It's enough to sprain my ankle, roll my ankle, whatever you guys want to say. And the thing that sucks is my left ankle is already botched up from a past injury. So, that was quick. And this past injury has never really fully healed, which was probably about 4 months ago now that I got it. But it's feeling a lot better with the ankle brace. I might start skating with the ankle brace on just for a little while and hopefully get my ankle to heal fully for once. And then right back out to skating. Now, while I'm setting up this board now, gripping it, because I really hate going to a street spot or skate park or something like that and having to grip it there. I can't stand that. So I'm gripping this now, but I'm not going to throw away my planchette just yet. It might be fully cracked, but until it breaks right in half, I think I'm probably still going to skate it a little bit. Because it's still solid, it still survived a bunch of attempts off of trying that pop shove-it off that ledge. I hate doing these stupid little lines where you focus all on the line and then you can never seem to get your grip tape to line up. Thankfully, this peeled up without a problem. Get the super sticky ones that never peel back up. And I got that crease. I got this. You know, I used to be really, really good at setting up boards. And the graphics and the things I used to do on them, I loved doing. And I would spend hours on each board. I would make stencils. I still have a lot of stencils. And I would spray paint, grip tape on my boards, and they'd come out really nice. But as the years add up, and I keep moving on with skating and going through boards faster, I could skate with this massive air bubble and just never care. And truthfully, I end up with a lot more creases than I should, but right now I don't feel any air bubbles. I mean, I got one there, which it just got smoothed out now, and a crease. But I think I'm going to cut this clip here, finish gripping this, and see you guys at the end. Alright YouTube, so the grip came out actually like pretty decent. I got the creases out of it, and I was able to clean up the edges. It's all sanded down and ready to be skated. Most likely I'll be skating this in under like a week or so. I'll probably mention it in a video or maybe do just a full review because I've never had one before. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm going to shoot the thumbnail now. And for any of you guys who are wondering, ice skateboards originally how they were made. So shallow end in the front, higher end in the rear, so you can get more pop out of your tricks. Rodney Mullen invented the popsicle-shaped board, the double-crowned board, and that's how they were made to be skated. Willish companies would realize that and stop putting graphics on technically backwards, even though everybody in the world thinks I skate my board backwards. But as always, guys, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and have a great day. Like a stage it is, but in the end I cracked through 4 of the 7 layers. Yeah, right there, camera girl.
Yeah.
Basically, I cracked my board.